Ages ago, there was peace across the entire globe when the 7 virtues, faith, hope, charity, fortitude, justice, temperance, and prudence were entrusted to 8 guardians. Most of the guardians were only able to hone one virtue, but there was one who could increase all 7 virtues at once. The guardian of hope, Mara, was good friends with the guardian of faith, Saria. The two were almost inseparable and often worked together to fight evil around the world. Titus, the guardian of fortitude, and Julius, the guardian of justice, were the opposite, tending to work solo and even butted heads at times over how to go about things. Quintus, the guardian of prudence, was always planning for the future, typically with Cassius, the guardian of temperance, as he never indulged in any alcoholic drink that could distort the mind. It was from Quintus' planning for the future that they had developed the technologies they had. He was constantly motivated by looking around and finding problems that he could fix to make life easier for the people of Earth. The most frustrating part to Quintus was when the people would use his tools as weapons, but Quintus understood they would experience growing pains as any species did. Maximus, the guardian who could hone all of the 7 virtues, typically worked with whichever other guardian happened to need help. He was fond of them all, even when they had disagreements. At times he would even stop in at Quintus to help him plan for the future. There was nowhere on the planet that Maximus couldn't go to protect good and thwart evil. The guardians spread throughout the ancient world, using their virtues to do good. Over time the guardians spread good all across the globe and evil became a rarity to encounter. The guardians began working on fighting just bad in the world and eventually seemed to defeat it too. We've done so much good in the world that all we can do now is sit back, Titus said, relaxing back on a throne-like seat. Not all of us solve our problems with our fists, Titus. Justice is never done, Julius replied, getting a glare from Titus. Relax, relax, that's not what he meant, Maximus said with a calm voice. All I was saying is that we should celebrate that fact, Titus said while he looked at Julius. And all I was saying was that justice is never done. Still, there is injustice threatening to happen that'll have to be punished later. Our tasks are different, Titus, Julius replied. That does give me an idea though, Quintus said. The next logical step to take was to leave Earth and begin using their virtues to do good on other planets, but the plan took decades to put together, to ensure humanity wouldn't crumble with them not being there. Knowing that it was the last time that they were going to see each other, the guardians threw a tremendous party. Everybody was happy, yet none of them could deny that it was a bittersweet moment. It's going to be strange not having you all around here, Maximus said, causing Titus to look back at him with his eyebrow raised. You're not going to seek out a new world? Titus asked, but Maximus shook his head to the side. I'll admit that I'm also tempted to stay, as I've said before, Julius started saying before Titus cut him off. Justice is never done, we know, but have you ever wondered if there were worlds out there without it? Titus asked. I know I've wondered what worlds may need help building their fortitude. I want to free worlds from potential oppressors. Is just Earth the grand scope for you? Hey, I resent that. I'm staying, Maximus replied with a jovial glare before he chuckled. The Earth may still need help. After the grand celebration for bringing peace to Earth, the Guardians traveled into space to begin seeking out other planets. Saria sought out worlds with little faith in restoring their planet and began helping to restore them, yet couldn't ignore the fact that she missed her friend Mara. Mara had found a world corrupted by gigantic corporations where the public believed there was no hope in ever defeating them to save their planet. It was exactly the world she was looking for.